Hello everyone, and welcome back to Lucky Loaders 15, where you join us for tomorrow's horse racing action, which will be focusing on a Newmarket with the big meeting of the weekend, where I'll be giving you my 1,000 guineas selection for tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Just going to go through on how today's selections ran. Not a great day, to be honest. We did have the one winner in Laughing Loud at Goodwood, which actually increased in price in the end, which came in at 3-1. We also tipped Profitable at Newmarket. He became a non-runner. Eminent ran in the 2,000 guineas and was prominent for a lot of the way and did look like he might be among the leading contenders to win the race towards the end, but he just ran out of steam. And Churchill, fair credit to that horse, he came back at the end and won really good there. And I think it was the first three in the market in the end all came in the top three. So that's how that worked out there. And yeah, so it was quite disappointing today, really. And we also had Charles Royale at Utoxeter, but it didn't really get involved. It was travelling, to be fair to it, quite well a lot of the race, jumping quite well and that. But when the pace needed to be quickened up towards the end, he wasn't to be seen, and he didn't have the pace compared to his rivals today. So that was disappointing there. But I'm going to be giving you some selections for tomorrow's race in action. Not many meetings to choose from tomorrow as it's a Sunday, but we've got a good quality meeting going on at Newmarket, and that's where I'll be giving you my selections for tomorrow. So the first race we're going to go to tomorrow in our Lucky 15, we'll start in the first race at Newmarket with a horse called Mainstream. This is owned by the Queen, actually, and is trained by Sir Michael Stout and will be ridden by Ryan Moore, who was on board Churchill today. I think he might have had another winner or so with Seventh Heaven. So yeah, Ryan Moore had a good day today at Newmarket, and hopefully he'll continue tomorrow with Mainstream. This horse has been quite a progressive horse, and it'll be making its seasonal reappearance, where last season towards the end it came second 3 times in a row, so hopefully it can break that duck on its reappearance tomorrow. It looks good value. He's got a nice pedigree, the horse, and he was running really well last year, and hopefully he'll be progressive. And he's run about 6-1 with bookmakers at the moment. So that's who I'm going for there. Mainstream as our first selection in our Lucky 15 for tomorrow. The second selection that I'm going to go to tomorrow will run in the 220 at Newmarket with a horse called Skiffle, which is trained by one of the Godolphin people, Charlie Appleby, and will be ridden by one of their jockeys as well, William Buick, who was on the winning sheet today at Newmarket. I think he won the first race there, actually. This horse last year was pretty impressive. It won a listed race at Goodwood and had a few other good performances here and there on the circuit. So a lot to like there. He again is going to be making his seasonal reappearance like many other horses at the moment. He's currently around 8-1 at the moment, and Godolphin, since we've been on the flat season here in the UK, have been a force to be reckoned with. They've been absolutely amazing, and I'm expecting this horse will put in a good performance for tomorrow. He's on a good mark, and I think he can come home for us tomorrow. So I'm going with Skiffle in the 220 at Newmarket. The third selection I'm going to tomorrow will take us to the 1,000 guineas. Now the horse I'm going to back here, we had on the channel a couple of weeks ago when we backed him in the Nail Gwen, when he came in for us at 12-1, and he was ridden by Frankie Dettori that day, and he's going to be ridden by Frankie tomorrow. This horse is trained by John Gosden, which again, like a lot of like Godolphin and that, have been on red hot form since the turf season's kicked back on. John Gosden's been amongst the winners. I think he's got like a strike rate of winners at the moment in the high 30%, so that looks good there. Frankie, we know, is a great jockey when it comes to getting the most out of horses. Last time this horse ran Daban, it looked a bit unsettled at the start, but Frankie did well to control it, and that horse came steaming home in last time, and I'm expecting a good performance from this horse tomorrow. He's got a few good rivals to contend with. He's got a Rhododendron, which I think is the Aidan O'Brien horse, and you could say, even though that's the favourite at the moment, that there's a few others there that could give him a run for his money. And I think Daban, with all those good connections, being the best of the British Challenge, can come home for us tomorrow. He's currently around 13-2, 7-1 with bookmakers at the moment, and I'm going to be backing him as our third selection for tomorrow. The last race I'm going to tomorrow will run at Newmarket in the 5:20 there, which will be the lucky last. Horse I'm going with there is a horse called Oasis Charm, which is currently around 92 bookmakers at the moment. Again, it's another Godolphin horse, which is trained by Charlie Appleby and will be ridden again by William Buick. Last time this horse ran was last weekend at Leicester, where it won really nicely. He's making his handicap debut tomorrow. He's off a good mark, and he looks like a really nice horse. He's got a good pedigree, and the previous run before Leicester, he came second in that race behind a progressive horse. So there's a lot to like about Oasis Charm, and he definitely looks one of the main players in that race tomorrow. So that's who I'm going to be going for then. But if you've done well today, your old horse racing selections, let us know in the comments box below. You can always follow us on Twitter at LuckyLoaders15. Like I said, I'm hopefully going to be getting out on the race course next week, so stay tuned for that. I'll be giving you my predictions live at the race course. And yeah, so gamble responsibly, and I'll see you soon.